What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today we are doing episode 5, going to the top 500 and my way to top 100, giving you all the tips and tricks that help me get there. So we are going to be using some new weapons right here. We picked up somebody's sniper. We were using a crappy one. Now we have one I've never used before, which was very interesting in learning, and yes, we just sniped that guy out of the sky. That's nuts. We will also be going over Shutter Island, why you may or may not want to use it, and if you do want to play on it, what you should be doing. And also, I'm going to talk to you guys about why I don't like to play fours as a solo. It has to do with disconnection issues, but I'll go over that also in the second half. I'll also segment this so you'll know when the thing about teams and also Shutter Island is. If you do like Shutter Island more, which I personally do, I would definitely recommend you playing as a group on that. It's more consistent and just better overall, just for those who don't want to stick around. But right here, we are going in and we're just trying to play as cautiously as we can because we know there's like 2+ people in that building, and then we need to go ahead and get these guys out of there. We were able to go ahead and get rid of our backup weapon and get a nice little M4, and we were able to take the guy in front of us out, and now we're just waiting until the zone moves. The reason for this is top 3 will give us the maximum amount of points you can really get. You'll have 200+ either way if they're first or third, so we just need to make sure we get this last kill and then we're good to go. Which, with these two guys next to each other, I knew I would get one before I died at the very least. And remember, you always want to play a little cautious towards the end and make sure you get that top 3 and then just go all out for first, which we were able to do here using our AK-47 to go ahead, get the triple kill right before the zone kills us, and man, that one was a lucky one, not gonna lie. But right here, we are gonna go straight out, and I changed everything to all purple on this day because it was my wife's birthday. And luckily for us, we were able to hit fire that guy with our pistol. We see somebody else shooting, so we're going to go in before we heal up, knowing that we can third party this, and we do take both of them out. We finally do get our health back, and then immediately get that kill, and in the first 20 seconds, I already have 4 kills. That is as good as it gets. I really love this drop spot because you can do one of two things. You can get a few kills up here, and then you can either go into the city here, and then go to a buy station, and then find 1 or 2 more people, or go off in the direction of the swamps, which is also a place you can normally find 1 or 2 more people. Right here, we did end up going to the city, and we just went straight on through back here, and we were able to go ahead and get a couple more kills. We found a couple people not playing on our way back, but no one wants to see me kill them. This game, I swear to God, has the worst disconnection issues of any game I've ever met. But it's all good because we were able to go ahead and get some people that actually played. And that was a very risky fight. I'm not going to lie, we barely made it out of that one alive. But it did work out, and we are able to go ahead and heal back up. We see somebody above us, and we're just seriously trying our best to go ahead and get back into this fight since they got so much damage on us in the beginning. We are able to go ahead and throw some grenades, which allows us to go ahead and hit fire them out there. If you guys want any of the loadouts to any of my guns, by the way, just ask in the comments. I'll happily give them to you. I love this hip fire build for this gun. It's one of the best there is. I use it in solos mostly because of the fact that it can make it to where Emmas who try to use movement can't heal through it. They just instantly die even if they use all their movement, which is so great. Sadly here, I thought I was going to switch to a gun that had ammo and had to reload it too, but we are able to just barely make it out. And right here, whenever you got 15 kills and there's still 20 people left, you are on a record pace to hit 30+ kills. So I am very happy with where we are in this game, and I get absolutely beamed there, and I just run away. There's no reason to try to fight that. I'm going to go ahead, use my drone to be able to see where some people are, and that way I have a better idea of what I'm facing, and it'll help me get my armor back. And sadly, this guy might be the most annoying person on the planet, because while this hipfire build will kill Emmas trying to use movement to heal in front of you, it will not help Emmas that are using movement to go around other things like solid objects. So this was just the most frustrating fight ever. I had to kind of figure out what he was doing and try to just counteract it, and so I I just went up the other side instead of trying to play his peekaboo game, which allowed us to go ahead, get a nice one-on-one that was a little more fair, and we were able to actually take him out. And when going down here, we hit our parachute last second. That way we get as much free fall time as possible with no damage. And then we get the first kill, and this guy is absolutely destroying us. We did go ahead and throw down some smoke to give us some time to heal, and then when we see the guy coming through, we immediately start shooting. He does lunge into us, which gives us less time, and he has a shotgun while the zone's coming in, but thank God our hipfire build comes in clutch, gives us the movement to dodge the shots while having the accuracy that you need to be able to get those kills and save our legendary 30 plus kill game that's coming up, baby. Yeah, we're already at 18 with 16 people left. You can't ask for more than this. And then we go ahead, find an easy kill right in front of us, go ahead, take him out, and then we're going to go ahead and try to finish that before he self-reses. And then we have 2 easy kills in front of us as well, which is why I'm just standing behind something so I can go ahead, reload, and go out there to get these kills. I want to make sure I get there in time so no one else can steal them. We are able to go ahead, finish the first one, and now we have this one guy on top, and that's it. And it is just the freest thing we've ever done. And then we get absolutely destroyed. This car is in the worst spot ever. He throws the gas, so I have to go off to the right, and he outplays me in every sense of the word, which is really frustrating because I was going for records, but it's all good. We still have 20 kills with many kills left, so it's not the worst thing ever, but man, I was kicking myself for that one. Luckily for this one, we throw down smoke, and then we get him to run back into it by shooting him, and then we had already thrown the grenade to kill him instantly as soon as he gets in. Right here, we have this one guy over here. We see his footsteps, but we can't see him because of the smoke, and it's one of these things where I just figure I'll throw the smoke back down. That way I can get inside, go get height, and then have the advantage. And I didn't actually realize there were people up here, so it didn't exactly do what I wanted, but it worked out great because we were able to go ahead and get that kill. There's another guy over here on the roof that we didn't actually see getting up here, and then once we saw him shoot, we were pretty sure he was there, so I just decided to wait and see if he'd poke himself out, which he luckily was able to. And then right here, we go ahead, do our best to go get this guy down. We jump down and don't hit the parachute. That way we can get there as fast as possible and go ahead and get the kill. Then there's one more guy. We throw our shield out, which makes him think that we're going to just try to attack him from behind it, but that was just a misdirection, and that's why we just fly out there. He's not expecting us to be in that doorway to go ahead and get that kill, and then we were able to go ahead, still one of the last kills remaining. I'm just going all out to try to get more and more kills because of the fact we have more kills than normal, and it's always fun to get a higher number, right? So that is one thing I would recommend, being a little more conservative and a little less risky up until the top 3 and then go all out. But hey, if you got like your personal best kill record, go for it. And at the time, 29 I think was mine, so it was something that I was trying to get to at least 30. But right here, we use our UAV and we see the guy in the building, and we decide that we're going to go around, knowing he literally has to go down this little tiny choke point. So we're going to head him off, wait for him, and then throw down our shield the second we see him. This means he just absolutely has no chance. I'm going to go ahead and throw smoke just so he can hopefully get stuck in there, because if he gets stuck in the zone, that's just funny and fun. So it was a creative way to try to kill him. It didn't work out fully, but it got it most of the way there, and we were able to get the win. So this is the Shutter Island part of the video. So it's also about teams. The main reason I don't like teams is people disconnect in this game at an insane rate when you play teams as a solo, even in the top hundreds ranked people. It's actually super frustrating, and I hate it so much. But that's the main reason that I don't like to play teams, because it's one thing if you just have to carry a bunch of people, but you have to carry them while having 1 to 2 people disconnected, which, if I'm being honest, just makes everything super frustrating. Luckily, we were able to hit that guy with a sticky grenade on the roof and then go ahead, kill him with the headshot, and now that he dies, overall, we're able to move on to the next team, and then we get lucky as can be to have this Kraken right there, because I had no clue he was there. But we do move forward, and we have one really bad teammate, and the other one's just kind of bad. I bought him back so much at this point that I just decided to stop doing it, unless I really need the help. But right here, I figure I'll just go ahead, kill everyone, and then we'll loot and then we can res our teammates off that. But I do need to make sure we get all these kills first, right? I don't want to res them and then end up dying, and then both of them will just instantly die, I swear. It is so annoying all game. But this is basically why I don't like going in solo into team games. It's just so wholly inconsistent. And if you don't get top 3 every game, you not only lose the 50% win bonus that you get that game, but also you have to win 2 in a row to get it again. So you kind of lose 100 points if you get 4th place. Outside of just the normal, like, you don't get 200 points for winning, you also lose 100 bonus points for this game, next game together, and that's super annoying. Luckily, we were able to go ahead and get the triple kill, shoot underneath that guy's shield to kill him. We let the zone go ahead and finish it. We had already rezzed both our teammates, and then they just sit back and watch me kill this guy for the win. And then we do get the win, and that's the thing. You can still do this if you want, but it's way less consistent. So if you are grinding for the leaderboards as a solo especially, you should definitely want to do Desert Valley solos. It's just the most consistent way for the better person to always come top 3. But right here, we are going to go ahead and go in. And don't worry, guys, after this series done, I will be making content, especially on things like Shutter Island as well. I don't just play Desert, but I just wanted to go ahead and address why I play more of that during this series. It's because I was so far behind in trophies and I don't have friends, so I can't play with them. So I had to play solo, and it just made the most sense. But luckily, we will be caught up, and we will be going for top 50 plus inside of the new season that's coming up, and I'll just make some friends so that way I can play in team games as well. But it'll be a lot of fun. I might even stream it. Let me know in the comments if you would like that. Either way, we are able to go ahead and play this as well as a solo, and it is slightly less consistent, but it can be very consistent as long as you're a really good player. The thing is that you have to be very good at both knowing where to be on the map and winning very quick gunfights, because you can get third-partied so much, especially in these end zones on this map, and there's just so many different places to come from, and it's really easy to get caught out and just have a mistake really ruin your night. So it is one thing that I definitely would suggest only playing this in solos if you are really good and also very good at positioning itself. Right there, I downed both of them. I just now realized at this point that, wait, there's only 2 other people alive, and I downed both of them in the zone. I'm an idiot. So I go ahead, go back after I reload. This is the last guy, and the other guy rezzed himself and died in the zone, which takes the kill away from me, which is a little annoying, but you know, it's whatever. We do get a guaranteed top 2. We just hop the rail and immediately go in for that kill, and we do end up getting it for the win. And this is one that shows a lot of what I mean by you need to be really good at positioning, and you just need to have that gun skill down. And not just that, you need to be able to reset very quickly. I found Zero works very well on this map. Emma can be really good too, but I've found Zero's probably the best. He can not only leap out of danger when you need it, but if people are running from you, you can also chase them easier. You can leap up into the air, hitting your parachute, and that just opens up all kinds of opportunities. You can leap into the top stories of buildings, windows, and stuff. There's just so much you can do. Right there, we did go ahead and kill our down guy, and then we rush straight in to go get the triple kill with our P90, and then we go back on top of this building and immediately hit a reconnaissance drone, because we are absolutely screwed as far as knowing where anyone is. Luckily for me, this guy chased, and we were able to take him out. Sadly, there was another one right here, and this is the worst head glitch for me forever, because I can only see his head, he can see all of me. Oh, that was never gonna work. Luckily, I was able to go in. I had just enough money to go ahead and get all the guns I wanted, and then we push back up onto the top level, and then we are in the next to final circle right here, so we are in a great spot. We go ahead, get that kill, and like I said, it's not only just about winning all of your ones, but you also need to end the fights as quick as possible. So what we have is a short range hip fire build for our AR-97, which can kill people in 2 headshots from hip fire, which is just insane. And then we're also using a hip fire build of the Scar, which is another gun I've been loving lately. So we are able to go ahead, get these kills up close very quickly while still moving. And this right here was super risky because we are in a hard-hitting zone and we barely make it to the edge. And then I want to go ahead and start healing, but there's so many people around me. I figure I have to at least kill one of these guys, and luckily I do kill that guy, and it actually works out. I was assuming that the other guy was going to turn and come kill me, but luckily I was able to go find some positioning over here, get some good cover, and go ahead and start the healing process, which we were able to do. And now we're in a final zone in a pretty bad spot, so what we want to do is just wait for the zone to come in, because at least we're in zone. Right now there's like 7 people in this tiny zone, and I want to do my best to stay alive. Luckily, I knew that guy was there, so as soon as it said the zone was moving, I turned to go kill him. The only guy near us is the guy in the helicopter, and thank God he drops right to me to try to go kill me, and now I know it's home free. And I'm not gonna lie to you, about right now, I heard a little 8-year-old screaming, "Oh my God, Mom, Dad, I'm winning," as if he's never won before. And I'm a softie, so I just go ahead, throw myself out of zone because I didn't want to kill the kid and like take his whole thing away, you know? So I went ahead and let him have the win. But we still got some good points, and we got to the top 500. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.